Hello. In this video, we're going to look a little bit more at some of the additional features of Cami. Okay, so I'm still in a trial period with a teacher account. So the trial lasts 90 days, and you see I have 41 days left. But I did get some good from it. So this video, okay, it's going to be a free flow. It's not really planned out. So if it seems like I'm all over the place, look, just bear with me. But we're just going to look at some of the additional features. Like you have these templates, you have the Cami library, and you have these tutorials like beginners courses, sharing assignments. Here's the toolbar, explanation. You have setting up students. And now with a teacher account, you can add up to 150 students to your license. However, if you're sharing a document with your students from a teacher account, they'll have access to the additional features. So we have these templates, like a digital notebook, gratitude journal. We can sort by subject. So let's say we want to look at some math templates. So like a bubble map, a Frayer model, a T-chart. And when we click on one of these templates, we can download or we can open this. And you'll see that we have a canvas with this template on it. And you can make the proper markings that you would like on that document. So I am going to open up a document from my Google Drive. So I'm going to open up this document on Hurricane Laura here. And I guess we can run the text recognition. Alright, so with the standard student account, you'll have all the markup tools. And as far as comments go, you'll have the text comment, yeah, so you can leave the text comment. And of course, you have the drawing tool. You'll have the eraser. However, you don't have this dictionary tool with a student account, whereas with the teacher account, you do have the dictionary tool. You'll have the read aloud. You'll have, of course, again, all the markups. You can leave more comment types. And when we click here, you see the text comments, which are available with the student account. But with the teacher account, you can leave a voice comment, you can leave a video comment, you can also leave a screen capture comment. There's a text box, option here, which is also available with the standard student account.
Undefined.
And then there's the equation. So now if you are doing a math worksheet, for example, if you click on the pie right here, you'll see that you have these symbols here that you can use for completing a math worksheet. You have the minus, times, division, You have the greater than or equal to, greater than. So, you have some algebraic, expressions that you can make out with this option. Of course, you have this drawing tool. You have the shapes, which does come with a standard student. Okay, so you do have that. Of course, you have the eraser. And now you have, with a paid account, you have these media options. So you can pull from YouTube and OneDrive. You can pull Google Images, Google Drive, and then pull, from the computer. And then you have this graphic organizer here. So if you have like a comparison chart, or you have a bubble map or something that you need, or you're trying to make like an organizational chart, you can do that here. Now you'll probably want to do this on a blank canvas, but you do have the option. So let's go back to the comments and let's go with a screen capture. So I'm going to click on the screen capture icon there, and then I'm going to go somewhere and highlight some text. And then I'm going to allow my microphone to be used. And then I'm going to select a screen. So I guess I'll share this piece about Hurricane Audrey and say that I don't think that the Southwest Louisiana region has seen a hurricane this rough since Hurricane Audrey, which took place in 1957. And Hurricane Audrey killed over 400 people. So stop sharing. Okay, and there's my comment. Say that I don't think that the Southwest Louisiana region has seen a hurricane this rough since Hurricane Audrey, which took place in 1957. And Hurricane Audrey killed. All right, so I can, of course, leave a text comment. I can also leave video comments and voice comments. I have a signature page, so if I have a date stamp or a time stamp, or if I want to draw a signature, I can draw one on phone, I can draw one here, or if I have a signature that I want to upload, I can upload that. So, okay, I've got that. And I'm going to share this document. I'm going to open this document up in another browser. And I'm going to have anyone with the link can also edit. So I'm going to open the document up as a guest. Alright, so I'm not logged in. I'm on Mozilla now. And I'm going to ignore that. And you'll see as a guest, since this document is being shared from, it's being shared from a paid account, you'll see that even a guest will have access to all of the additional tools. And then you'll see your collaborators will appear down here. So right now this question mark indicates me as a guest. So I can highlight, so I have the text highlighter, the freehand highlighter, which is more of a free form. I have the box highlighter, which is a box. I have the strike through highlighter option as well. And then I can also underline. And let's go with a different color. I guess I'll go, if I want to do more colors. You see I have the swatch option, so then I have colors that are based on neutral, skin tones. I have these default colors. But if I want to go to the picker and create a more custom color, I can do that as well. And I think I'm going to go with a dark blue. And then I'm going to do a little highlighting for that. So if I then click on this video, I can add media. If I want to do a YouTube video and get the link, I can actually set this video to start at a particular portion of the video. So this is the total amount of time in the video, but if I want to start it like 5 seconds in, I can indicate that down here, but I'm going to just have it start at the beginning. So I'm just going to click next, and then I'm going to just click to drop. And let me just say again, if you're ever sharing this document with external users, sometimes you may see a message prompting you to download or to set up an account. But if you look really hard, you'll see a message that says skip for now. It's in gray. It's like very hard to see. And I think I mentioned that in the previous video. But I've placed my document or my video here. So yeah, I'm going to just have it start at the beginning.
Hurricane season already well underway in the U.S.
Okay. Alright, so I needed to move that highlighter out of the way. But I can also pull from my OneDrive, again, my Google Images. So if I have any images, or just pull from Google here. And if I wanted to add something of this sort, I would just type the subject matter that I'm looking for, and then when I find the image I want, I'll just insert. So click to drop. And now the dictionary tool, let me show you what this does. So sadly, the dictionary tool doesn't define phrases, but if you highlight a word from clicking on this dictionary tool, you'll get a definition of that word. For example, Texas. Okay. A state within the southern U.S. It's on the border with Mexico, coastline along the Gulf of Mexico. Okay. Now, if I highlight the word Louisiana, state in southern United States on the Gulf, capital Baton Rouge, over 4 million people. Okay. Battered, so injured by repeated blows, having suffered repeated violence, damaged by age or repeated use. If I click on the read aloud, if I highlight that word, it will pronounce. So if I highlight a bit of this, 22.
Disasters and Pollution Sierra Club. Last week, Hurricane Laura made landfall at the Texas-Louisiana border. An area that is consistently battered with the dual dangers of natural disasters and chronic pollution from the petrochemical plants that litter the Gulf Coast. Almost exactly this time last year, the Golden Triangle in East Texas was hit hard by the surprisingly destructive tropical storm Imelda.
Okay, so you get the idea. There is some accessibility features built in to this product. And the product, it's a very inexpensive product, okay? It's for a teacher account, it is $99 a year, which comes out to $8.25 a month. It's a solid product. I think it comes in handy for geography, mathematics, English and language arts, reading methods, like if you are an education professor. But even for K through 12, this is a great tool for collaboration. It's good for annotating, for engaging your students. Okay? Because you can pull from your Dropbox, from OneDrive, Google Drive, any shared files, from the Kami library, from your computer. So you can pull from multiple. But if you just want to have a new page, and of course I'm still in the guest account. If you just want to have a new page, and we can select like how many pages. It can be blank, lined, a grid, a music sheet, bubble wrap. Okay, bubble map. But I'm just gonna go with blank, and I'll just go with one page. When we do that, we have a blank canvas, and we can use this canvas for what we want. We can use it for brainstorming. You can use it for, I don't know, typing sentences and then having your students identify the adjective, the noun, so on and so forth. But, you get a blank space to work with. So I know this video was not really planned, it was just kind of all over the place. But you do know that if you have additional questions, you can definitely reach out. And via email or in the messages below. And I'm just going to ignore that for now. And let's say I want to identify, I don't know, identify the adjective in the sentence below. Well, the adjective, okay, we can highlight it. The adjective would be excited because it modifies a noun. Very would be an adverb. Okay. If we just go back to the select, and we can alter like the text format, we can also give the sentence, a color, like an overlay. And again, you have your mathematical formulas. When you click on the sentence, you'll see this menu. You have these different formats you can type in, or fonts. Yeah, you have these different fonts. So if you wanted Times New Roman or Arial, you could do that. If you want to select a particular annotation, you can do that. If you want to toggle this sidebar, you can see just how many pages there are. You can show thumbnails. You can see the history. You can see like who did what somewhere. So if we go back to the other document that we were in, You can see actions, you can see like the time a particular action took place. And you can see who did what. And also, if you want to click on a collaborator, you'll see that this person's actions have disappeared. And if I click on this collaborator again, and they're not grayed out, you'll see that their actions will reappear. Good. Okay, I'm going to end the video now. Okay, it's almost 30 minutes. But if you have any additional questions, please feel free to reach out. And until we meet again, goodbye. And have fun with this.